Housing, skills development, digital integration. These plus regional and international partnerships are the highlights of the Office of the Prime Minister in 2023.
Change is happening right before our very eyes.
Let's recap.
We have, in hearing the call of the people for accountability, for stability, for good management, we have carved down the government.
In the first half of the year, the Prime Minister restructured his cabinet to merge key portfolios and introduce new sectors of focus.
We have kept the government basically very tight, and we have brought in new talent into the government.
To ensure accountability, Mr. Holness tabled job descriptions to direct the conduct of members of Parliament and government ministers.
This is what accountability means. It means we take responsibility for ourselves.
2023 was a very good year for Jamaica in terms of digital transformation. A lot of things happened in 2023, and primary among those would be broadband access. We were able to bring broadband internet to 500 schools, to our courts, to our police stations, and to our post offices. It's been fantastic to see all of these entities being connected under our GovNet program also. In addition to that, in 2023, we also formed the AI task force. What we're saying with that task force is that Jamaica is not going to stand idly by while the world moves forward. During 2023, we did a lot of work in terms of setting the foundations for NIDS. We have our card processing center. We did a pilot with a lot of Jamaicans. It was oversubscribed. And through that pilot, we learned more about how you would want your NIDS sign up to be. And we have tweaked it. And we've worked on the regulations for NIDS. And in 2024, early 2024, we'll be ready to go with our national digital ID. Which for many years, we've spoken about protecting data. And that's why we moved forward with the Data Protection Act, December 1, 2023. "2023 was a very good year for skills development in Jamaica. And this is an area that is critical for the future of our country. Our Prime Minister announced that heart would be free to everyone. And that's a really important thing because that impediment of paying has been lifted. And that signals the commitment to increasing the skills quotient in our country.
Since the announcement of our Prime Minister about the removal of fees in March 2023, the Heart and Estate Trust has seen an enrollment of 119,641 participants.
In addition to that, we have put new technology into Heart. What it says is that we're talking about the future. Our young people are going to be equipped for this new world. And that's why we also did that LIFT program, which is taking 500 of our brilliant young people and giving them the social documents they need, giving them access to learning how to code, how to be professionals, and then putting them in the private sector and public sector and paying them for 1 year to learn how to be professionals in our country.
250 firms across the ministries, departments and agencies and private sector entities have embraced these participants in their workspaces. Another significant achievement is our skills development training for 191 unattached youths between the ages of 17 and 29. The Heart and Estate Trust engaged these youths across a 6-week National Service Corps residential camp training. The individuals are from communities that are under the zones of special operations.
During 2023, the National Housing Trust NHT continued to deliver more to our contributors. And to that end, we broke ground for 2 major developments, one at Tivoli Gardens in Kingston and we had another at Sheffield in Westmoreland. And where the delivery of housing solutions are concerned, we delivered over 1,000 housing solutions to brand new, proud NHT homeowners.
My dream, as well as the dream of many individuals in this audience, has become a reality.
On the financing side, we continue to make improvements to our loan products and our loan offerings. And in this regard, the NHT actually improved its loan ceiling for all major NHT loan products and also our general open market loans. For our build on own land loans, we moved that loan limit from $6.5 to $7.5 million. And we also introduced a new $8.5 million loan category where individuals who are purchasing units that cost less than 12 million Jamaican dollars can access that additional $1 million. Our home improvement product, that also went up by a further $1 million, moving that from $2.5 million to $3.5 million. The NHT in 2023 also introduced its external financing mortgage program. We call it EFMP for short. Now, what EFMP does is that it allows you to apply for your NHT loan right where you save. So NHT contributors who earn $30,000 or more, they can now apply for their loans under the EFMP program through a wider network of banks and credit unions. We also made improvements to our microfinancing loan program. Now, this is some additional funding that the NHT provides that you get to add to your general NHT loan amount. So we moved that amount up to $1.95 million in additional funding you can now access through your credit union to do a wide variety of housing-related things. And also the NHT introduced in 2023 our NHT Online, which is greater convenience for you to access your eligibility letter and a host of other NHT benefits.
You see how enlightened the thinking is of the NHT to make sure that we give all opportunities to Jamaicans to access the financing of the NHT.
The consolidation of government communication to effect a more robust and responsive state apparatus is key. It's a key objective of the Prime Minister. We're currently renovating a space at the Public Broadcasting Corporation, and procurement is now taking place to acquire equipment to totally retool and modernize Cool FM. There's an upgrade taking place currently of the ATI website, as well as aligning it to modern accessibility standards. In collaboration with our newly minted Minister, Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon, we are forming the G-Data Task Force to create purpose-built archives and records facilities in order to protect our data. Increased engagement with stakeholders for digital switchover. This process has started and it continues in earnest, but I'm pleased to announce that testing of DSO ATSC 3.0 has commenced by various broadcasters.
Government must respond.
Determined to cauterize crime and improve civility, the Prime Minister deployed members of the Jamaica Defence Force, JDF, to support special security operations during the year. The JDF also supported the police force and other key agencies in responding to a series of bomb threat hoaxes. And the National Disaster Risk Management Team sprang into action in October in response to a 5.6 magnitude earthquake that had a shake intensity measuring 7.
There has never been a better time to invest in Jamaica.
In 2023, Prime Minister Andrew Holness represented Jamaica's interests at the regional and international level. Outcomes include Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean benefiting from a $35 million commitment from the United States government to support clean energy and disaster response in the region. Another is the Global Gateway Investment Agenda for Latin America and the Caribbean, which was launched in July. Jamaica is set to benefit from 45 billion euros of high-quality European investment to the region, with more than 135 projects already in the pipeline.
Jamaica is on a pathway. Let us not deviate. Let us not turn back.